All right, we love the Rock Church, of course, here on KUSI. We especially love that what they do every single year around the holiday season. We were talking about Toys for Joy, and now is the time for you to donate. So our friend Pastor Miles McPherson is here from the Rock to talk all about it. Hey, girl, how are you?
So my wife wanted me to ask you to say, hey, girl, hey.
For your wife only. Hey, girl, hey, good to see you. How you doing? I love her. Your wife is a doll. Okay, so let's talk about Toys for Joy, a really wonderful event, and it's hard to wrap your brain around the idea that thousands of San Diego families go without.
1 in 5 kids are in poverty in San Diego. There are a lot of people who are food insecure. They don't know where their next meal is going to come from. First, let's back up. It's 21 years. It's our 21 years
yes.
anniversary, or our 21st year. We'll be in 4 locations: Southwest High School, Vista High School, Lincoln High School, and El Cajon Valley High School. Last year, we had over 20,000 people.
Well, explain to people who don't understand how it works. How does this work?
So every one of those locations, and you can get all the information online. It is free from 9 to 2 next Saturday, December 9th. And people stand in line, they'll hear the gospel, they come and get a toy for any toy they want that we have. It's all free. We will feed everyone. Everyone will get a bag of food when they leave. Last year we gave away 15,000 bags of food and 312,000 articles of clothing from at the Lincoln High School site. And it's really to celebrate and empower people to celebrate Christmas. But the bag of food they get, I can tell you how many parents, moms came up to me crying, saying, I can eat today. You know, to get a toy is one thing, but to eat you need to eat. Sure. But it is to celebrate Christmas and to give Christmas to some families around San Diego.
But right now is the time, because you are collecting those toys. You are collecting all of those items of clothing. Now is the time for the people who can to give.
Now's the time to give. You can go to our website. We need about 11,000 more toys. We're going to give away hopefully over 20,000 toys. And what we have left over, we always give to other organizations. San Diego Y is one. Jackie Robinson Y is one of our key partners that we'll also give toys to as well. But we need 11,000 more toys. They can give it to the church. They can go online and find information about where they can drop toys off at.
Let's talk about that day. This year it'll be December 9th, the day when you distribute it. I mean, you talked a little bit about the food and how the moms were just thankful to be able to eat that day. But what is it like for those kids that, you know, the holiday, of course it's about giving and love, you know, for Christmas, but for kids, they want a toy. They want something to open under the tree. So what's it like for them?
Smiles, tears, excitement to walk into the gymnasiums of all these schools and see the gymnasium full of toys. They get to take one toy. It's free. It's first come, first serve. It is amazing. I mean, kids love toys, but to see the parents be able to provide a toy for their kid, and that is a very satisfying. Some kids will come to get clothes, because they go to school every day in the same clothes. And, you know, that's, to some kids, is more important than a toy, because it's their self-esteem. They want to go to school looking good. And so I know most of us in San Diego don't understand the needs of people who are in poverty. There are some people who will sit on the street the night before to sit in line with their kids, waiting and spend a night on the street to be part of it, be in front of the line.
If somebody at home is watching right now and is thinking, well, maybe I know somebody who could benefit from this, or somebody who at home is watching right now and thinking, maybe I could benefit, who is qualified to receive these?
Anybody.
Really? Anybody?
Oh, sure, anybody. Just go to the website, get information about the locations. It's from 9 to 2, a week from Saturday, December 9th, and it is completely free. Bring anybody. And I would challenge the people. There are many people who are watching now and say, well, I don't need to go there to get a toy. I would encourage people to be a volunteer. We're going to have just under 5,000 volunteers. And bring your children to volunteer. So my grandson was there last year. He did not take home a toy. He saw thousands. I mean, he was in toy heaven. But this was a day that you're going to give away a toy. And
help someone else.
Help someone else. And I would challenge people to bring their children and participate in the event and get to be a giver that day.
Okay. So we'll have all the information about Toys for Joy on our website, KUSI.com. We always like to be out there and be with you on that day that you give it out, because it's such an emotional moment. But because you always bring such peace and joy to all of us personally, you know, here in the studio whenever you're here, I want to just I think right now in this country we are going through this turmoil, especially we keep seeing day after day these sexual assault accusations, harassment. We're seeing it more and more. Women are feeling, vulnerable in the workplace in some cases. Do you have any thoughts of wisdom or peace that you can share to help people get through this time?
My heart goes out to the women, and so many women. We've always read the stats over the years of how many women have been victims of some kind of assault, and the belief that they need to know it's not their fault, and that their pain is real, and that God can minister to that pain, and that they have no guilt and no shame that this is something I brought on myself, that they need to know that that's not their fault. That's not their burden to carry, even though I know a lot of them do. And so I would encourage, and I'm going to talk about this very briefly on Sunday, to encourage women to get the help they need, and to the best that I can encourage them to cast that burden on God. Because I also know the spiritual battle of getting in your head talking about you should have done this, you should have done that, and that is all from the pit of hell and wrong. Guys are, they're wrong, and no is no, and it's as simple as that. And so if anything I can say to encourage the women that God does love you, and to cast your cares on him, and not let those voices in your head cast any blame or guilt and shame on you.
Pastor Miles, always great to see you. Thank you for coming in. We, of course, will put all the information, as I said, Toys for Joy on our website. I needed that. I needed that right now. Thank you.
Good.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more Good Morning San Diego after this. When Pastor Miles is here, you need like 20 minutes to talk to him,
Well, we need like an hour with Pastor Miles. He's so deep, so good, and has such great ideas and such great concepts. And so hopefully we'll have him back before Christmas.
Yes.